Hey guys, yeah, this isn't Arizona. This isn't the Valley of the Sun. It is sunny, but it's only like 39 degrees. I'm freezing right now. Got my hat on. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, and we are gonna do a water outlet on a Chevy Cruze. My son's Chevy Cruze started leaking coolant yesterday, and here's that Chevy Cruze. This is a 2011 Chevy Cruze LTZ 1.4 liter turbo, and it's leaking right here. So we'll be right back. Okay, here we are, guys. We're gonna I'm gonna have Jacob do, and Jacob is gonna do this because he's learning to be a shade tree mechanic too. But this panel here has to come off, and possibly this one we'll show you here to drain the radiator. The petcock is over here on the passenger side, and these are Torx 20s, T20 Torx bits. So we'll get Jacob going on that, and I am going to relieve the pressure, take the cap off, and we'll keep going forward here. Okay, in addition to the Torx bit screws, and for some of you that don't know what a Torx bit is, I'm going to try and get this really close here. It's that star. That's called Torx bit, and they come in all different sizes. These are T20s again, but also at the back of this panel are these fasteners here, which look like this, and we'll watch Jacob do this one here. This is going to pull out a little bit, and it will allow this part in here to contract. This piece here expands it to keep it in, so when you pull that centerpiece out, then this will be able to contract. Just an FYI. There's 8 Torx screws on this, and 4 of these type of fasteners. Okay, here's that panel that Jacob removed, and we'll show you how we're gonna drain the radiator, the system. We're on the passenger side, and right there. See if I can hold the light. This is going to be turned, and it's going to come out here. We don't have, I believe it's a 5/8 hose, like a rubber hose. It would make it a lot less messy. We don't have that right now. We're not going to waste time with that. It's mostly water in this system anyway. So we're going to turn this and drain the system. Okay, that was just a little pinch. You saw him pinch that and pull that off. Now we're going to take this hose off, one hose clamp, and we're just going to move this out of the way. We're not going to take it off at the bottom. That's strange with the threads on there. Okay, that's a tight fit. Can you move that over without breaking anything? Okay, you guys. I know this is. I've researched this, and it looks. This is a common thing here. This broke in there. We did not need to take this out. This is supposed to come out of there. So you can see that piece that's in there. Here is the new one. And so that had to come out of there. And it broke when it come out. So we're going to have to get a new coolant tank overflow tube. No big deal. That'll be easy to do. Okay, guys, this mechanism right here, which I am not sure what that is for, but anyway, that is attached by a little clip to the bracket on the water outlet. And if you're looking in the mirror Jacob's holding here, it appears that we need to get back there and pinch that, and then this should just come off and disconnect from the water outlet. That's what we're going to do here, and I'll let you know if it's anything different. It's going to be hard to film that and do it at the same time. Okay, that was a Bearcat there, getting that one off because of this clamp. We're going to replace that with a regular hose clamp. That's just nonsense. There's special tools for this stuff. Anyway, so we got one more hose and clamp right here. That goes to your heater core. So Jacob's going to pull that one off next. Okay, we got that hose off, and we were going to replace that clamp too. Those are just ridiculous. They're going to get a regular hose clamps like this. And now all we've got left is the 3 bolts holding the water outlet to the head, and then that'll break that loose, and we'll be able to get this off. It was too hard to pinch that the way it is right now, so once we get it loose, we're going to kind of twist it a little bit here, and it should be easy to remove this clip also. Okay, there, we've got that away from there now, so we should be able to pinch that and pull that clip off. Okay, that came out of there. Yeah, they make that a bugger to get that little clip out of there. Now the gasket from the old outlet is stuck on the head, so Jacob's prying that off right now. Then we're going to clean that up, and here's that old one. And right here is where the leak is, the crack. You can't see it, but yeah, Jacob's pointing it out there. So, okay, we'll get that cleaned up and be right back with you. Okay, Jacob's got it all brushed off with his little wire brush and cleaned up here. We're ready to go back together. Nice and clean, no gasket material left. Okay, we are ready to go back together here. I just put a little of this gasket maker on there. Water pump, thermostat housing. Put that around there just for a little extra seal. So here we go. Now we're just going back together the same way we took it apart. We've got the water outlet on there and torqued down. So here we go. Just in reverse order. We'll let you know if anything special happens. Sorry. Okay, guys, we are all back together here, except for the bottom. We got to just put that panel back on the bottom. But as you saw in the beginning of the video, this nipple part broke, so we have to get another one of these. This is the expansion tank hose. It's called a couple different things, but no auto parts stores have it, so we're gonna have to get it from the dealer on Monday. Sounds like it's like 25 bucks or something like that, but goes on there with a special clip on it, and then into the recovery tank. So that's all that's left. We are back together, and we're gonna button up the bottom and put some antifreeze in it. We got this part finally. Today is Monday, and this is the new one. This is what broke here. This part here, it was stuck inside right here. I hope you can see that in the old water outlet. It broke off in there. It was almost like it was welded itself in there. So that's what we were waiting for. We had to get this from the Chevy dealer, GM dealer. You can see here's the broken one. So, and this is the part number 13251447. So, okay, we'll get that on, and okay, you guys, this clip right here, it will slide off, and then there'll be a lip right on here that will slide that right back on, if you can see that. So I'm going to show you here. Maybe. There we go. That's what it looks like. And we'll stick this. You can see it's got a little O-ring to go down into the top of that. And then we'll just clip this back on, and it will be fastened. We are going to finish topping off the coolant here, and the bleed, the high point in the radiator is here on the top corner of the passenger side of the radiator. And Jacob's going to put the screwdriver on it right there. It's a plastic looking screw, and we are going to pull that out and not lose it by dropping it, hopefully. And then we're going to fill until antifreeze comes out of there. So that's where that is. That's the location of that. Passenger side, behind the top corner of the radiator. Okay, now we're going to just start it up, check for any drips or leaks, and we will probably pressure test it. And then if we come up with a leak, we'll get back to you. Thanks, you guys. Hey, appreciate all you subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give us a like, even a dislike. If you didn't like something, leave a comment. Love you guys. God bless. See you next time.